Hi guys, welcome to the Come At Me podcast. My name is Jeff. This is my co-host Nave.
Hello.
We are going to be doing an arguing podcast, argumentative. I think that's how you say it. So today we got up on the board comedy movies versus horror movies. I felt like it's a good time to start that. It's, I know, around Halloween time. So yeah, it's a little bit about myself, I guess. I don't know, kind of just new to this podcasting thing. This is our first episode. So we're going to be, I don't know, kind of testing things out, testing the waters, seeing how things go. But yeah, if you guys have any comments or anything helpful or anything like that to say, just let us know down in the comments. May, you want to say anything before we get started?
No.
No? Just want to get into it? All right. Anyways, so I'm going to be taking the comedy side of things.
And I'll be taking the horror movies.
Felt like it was two pretty good topics to use. And I guess, like, we kind of got this idea. I know a lot of you guys probably listen to, like, Taste Buds is a big one with, like, Sal Volcano from Impractical Jokers and Sal DeRosa and stuff like that. It's kind of similar. I know they're more food-based, but I don't know. It's kind of where I got the idea from, but I was like, let's just do whatever feels right, I guess. Kind of just grab stuff from all the other podcasts or whatever I listen to and Neve listens to, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So let's get started. What's your favorite horror movie?
Terrifier. What's your favorite comedy movie?
Mine personally, I think Forgetting Sarah Marshall is a great movie. That's kind of like my go-to. You know, it hits me right in the feels. I know it's not for everyone, but if you've been through like relationships and stuff like that, it hits different. You know.
Boring.
It is not boring.
It's an okay movie.
Like I said, it's not for everyone. So what's Terrifier?
Just a gruesome clown movie.
See, and you say mine is boring.
That one's entertaining.
How?
Because it's gruesome.
Also, a Saw and stuff.
Yeah,
I'd
those
say
are
it
also
kinda,
entertaining.
Is there like a lot of jump scares in it and stuff?
Not really.
No.
I
So
personally don't really like jump scares.
Yeah, that's why I like. So I don't like scary movies solely because of jump scares. Like, I'm fine with the stuff makes you feel weird. You want to like go upstairs, turn off the lights, and you have to run upstairs. You know what I mean? Like that stuff doesn't really bother me too much, but just jump scares, like stuff going bah, it's not good. I don't like it.
Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it's a good thrill. Makes you remember it's good to live.
I never liked it. I'm fine, like, going to a haunted house and stuff like that. Like, that's fine, because I'm I'm 6'6", I'm a pretty big dude. I'm like 320 pounds. So I feel like I can handle myself for the most part, and it feels more comfortable like being in real life. But like a movie has ambience, like the music goes with it, you know. It's kind of, I don't know. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to sit there and take it and watch it. It's definitely feels like an acquired taste.
Would you rather have like a scary thrill or like just laughing at thrill? The thrill of laughing.
Which one would I rather have personally?
Yeah.
Neither.
Laughing just hurts sometimes.
Hurts how?
Like if you laugh too hard, your stomach hurts.
Oh, yeah.
That just is not great. It's like you want it to stop.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a horror movie, like laughing through a horror movie. I was like, that's
no,
weird. I was
like
like, neither. But you mean the comedy, yeah.
Or would you rather have the thrill of a scary movie, like a jump scare?
Well, comedy for sure. I'm on comedy side.
Boring.
I think it's family friendly, right? You can take the whole family. Everyone loves it. Like, there's a lot of happy endings and stuff.
Not everyone loves it.
I think, well,
I mean, I don't mind
the majority
comedy movies, but
kind of seems like a basic bitch thing, but Basic beep. All right. So, like I was saying, I think comedy movies, you can bring the majority of people. Like, you don't have to worry about people are scared because not everyone likes a scary movie. Like, if you have friends that you want to take to the movies and stuff. I know you went to go see Terrifier 2, right?
Yes.
The other night. Not everyone wants to go see that. Like, you have friends, family members that are like, nah, I'm not
But
not
it's
about
like
that life.
it's fun to bring other people to a scary movie.
Just to see their
You
reactions.
could-
But then you're not watching the movie if you look at their reactions.
I'd rather go see a scary movie with somebody. I could like go to the movies and watch a comedy movie by myself.
Who goes to the movies by themselves?
A lot of people.
Not in my life.
Well, you haven't.
That sounds
but
crazy
people
by itself.
do.
Nah. Would you go to a scary movie by yourself?
Depends how scary I
That
think it's
seems
gonna be.
more crazy than a comedy movie by yourself.
Like I just went to see Smile 2. That one was crazy.
By yourself?
No,
No.
I went with my boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
But I like certain kind of scary movies. I don't like disturbing things that much. Like Smile was disturbing.
What's that about? Just give me a quick
It's
rundown.
like-
Spoilers, everyone.
Just like the way they smile at you, they do the little evil smile. And like they don't stop smiling.
Is it like the Truth or Dare movie?
Yeah.
Remember that? Like how it's
Mhm.
just like a weird fake smile. And It's like,
Mhm.
okay.
After seeing that, I didn't want anyone to smile at me.
Yeah, like, oh, this is weird.
Mhm.
Don't look at me. All right. Well, yeah, I don't know. Like,
I feel like there's a lot more. There's better comedy movies than horror movies, but horror movies could be really good.
you find like the genuine dimes. So like, I really never watched that many. I seen sort of the basics. Like I seen most of the Grudges, the Rings
I'm not a fan of those. Really.
ish. Like I don't really remember him at all because I be watching movies like, oh my eyes, I don't want to look at it. Something's gonna pop up. But I don't know. Like if you go back to the classics, there's like Scream.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. I don't know. I like so like scary movies make fun of the horror movies, right?
Yeah.
I like those because they're like funny, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's cool laughing at them.
I like scary movies that have comedy mixed in with it too. Like
Oh, that
Terrifier
doesn't
has
take
comedy
itself
in it.
like too seriously.
Yeah. Or like even has its scenes where they're funny. Like even like in a horror movie, like they have their funny scenes.
I think that's kind of like a general building of a movie. Like
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh well, this part is scary, so let's lighten it up, lighten it up, lighten it up.
And
Scary.
then-
Yeah. You're like, oh,
I like those movies.
something changed. I don't know. I feel like it's
What are the basic
It's just too
comedy
much.
movies?
um.
It's not really a basic comedy movie.
No, there's not. That's what I like too about. Well, I guess there's a lot of genres of horror movies, but there's a lot of genres of like comedy movies. So like, I said, Forgetting Sarah Marshall is like one of my go-tos, right? There's, let's see, if you want to go more classic,
But like, see,
like Medea's are pretty funny.
but like, not everybody finds those funny. But like most classic horror movies, everybody likes. Like Scream, everyone's like, yeah. Chucky, yeah.
But it's only
Like
the
then when-
people that like. Well,
No, like everybody likes those. Like even Halloween time around this time, everybody watches those.
we'll see. Like, I don't watch scary movies around Halloween. I like Halloween themed. Like Hocus Pocus is my jam. You know, I
Mine
like
too.
Nightmare Before Christmas. The
Child.
Addams Family. Child's Play. Is that what you're saying?
I called you a child.
Oh, yeah, I was like Child's Play. Yeah, those are easier to watch. You know, I don't have to worry about my heart rate. I'm getting old now.
But see, the younger me likes that heart rate to go up. You know,
Even when I was younger, I really didn't.
I like
I
a
don't know,
good
it's
little
just too
thrill.
much. But then you can like,
Make
there's other
sure-
ways of getting a thrill. Like you can go like to an amusement park.
Those aren't open everywhere, and they're not everywhere.
Yeah, true. But when they are, it's like sort of a thrill. It's like an adrenaline junkie.
But it's a different kind of adrenaline. There's
I
this
guess.
fear inside of you that you need sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. Horror movies are like too much. Like you ever get sweaty during them? Like when you're actually
But
scared.
that's fun.
Like, I'm not trying to sweat. I'm a big dude. Like That's why I never wear gray, because I'd be sweaty too much. I'm not trying to sweat more from watching a movie. I'd rather be laughing, chilling, you know. Not saying that I do, but people like to get high and watch movies. So there's like all the like Half Baked, How High. I freaking love How High. That's like one of my favorite comedy movies too. But it's like smoker based, right? For that kind of audience. But
kind of just depends on how your range of like comedy wise goes. Like there's jokes that you get that I don't get, like in movies, and that you laugh at, and I'm like, that's not funny.
It's because I'm well educated.
No, it's just it's like we find different things funny.
Yeah, I guess. You just gotta broaden your horizons, though. Like, I like gore movies, so I was saying that I like the Saw and stuff. You were kind of telling me a little bit about Terrifier.
Yeah.
I think I find it pretty interesting, but just jump scares, I don't like them. Like, I like the It's, like especially the remix one. The remakes, those are pretty good. Like, they're interesting. The old one is fine. Like,
I just feel like there's a lot more people that like horror movies than comedy.
I want to say so. Because, like, horror movies, you know what a blockbuster movie is?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think there's, besides, like, Scream when it came out, I think that was kind of blockbuster-ish, but I don't really think that was, like, that big, you know? And especially, like, cult movies, so, like, Nacho Libre and, like, Napoleon Dynamite, those are not for everyone, but they're so like massive. I would say Napoleon Dynamite kind of was bigger than Nacho Libre, but they're both really distinct from a comedy game, you know what I mean? And they're not for everyone, but I think those are a lot bigger. Like, you see everyone, even like nowadays, I see people with like the Vote for Pedro shirts, and stuff like that. Like, you know, you're younger than I am, but you still know about it and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I guess everyone knows about, like, Scream and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's kind of like, to each their own, I guess.
They'll always be a classic, no matter how. Like, people in, like, 40 years will still know about them.
Yeah.
Probably be making their own remakes, too.
Go down, in history.
Like, comedies, you can't really make remakes of those. Like, they're not out here making another Mean Girls. Like, they can have a second one.
Mean Girls, too.
But that's not, like, a remake. It's just, like, a sequel. There's a difference between a sequel and a remake.
But, like, at the same time, not all remakes are good, you know?
No, but some
are. Like,
are.
Lion King, Mulan, like, the Disney remakes. Like, Lion King was kind of eh. Aladdin had its moments that are pretty good. Mulan, it was garbage. I didn't like Mulan at all.
I don't watch Disney. Can't help you here.
Yeah, when I watched it, I was like, what is happening? Why did they take out all the music? Why is Mushu not in it? Like, you didn't even know what I was talking about, but it was... it wasn't good. Was not a good remake. But
those aren't like really comedy movies or horror movies. They're Disney movies.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, remakes aren't always the best, you know?
But remakes of horror movies, there's a lot that are good. Like
yeah, you had to name some.
Like It. You mentioned one.
Yeah, okay,
those are remakes.
One. I would say the new ones are better than the old one, for sure. Updated graphics, clown scarier, they can do more with it. What I like too, just spoilers, but in that movie, how Georgie gets his arm eaten from It the Clown, like on the old one. I don't know if you like remember or not, but on the old one, they like the clown's in the drain, right? And then Georgie sticks his finger out and it bites his finger off, right? Or his hand off, his arm. In the old one, it just goes from like Georgie being fully put together, then to It opening his mouth, and then back to Georgie and his arm is just missing. Yeah. And there's like blood or whatever. But the new one, it like shows him like bite it, and it's like more.
It's just because like cameras got better and makeup and all that. It just got a lot better.
That's cool in movies. Like, that they can do in scary movies.
Like, where's that in comedy? Jack and Jill.
Yeah, that's kind of
niche, different...
though. Like Norbit, because it's Eddie Murphy. He plays like a bunch of characters. I know there's makeup and stuff, but
it's like Medea.
Yeah, Medea. Well, Medea's makeup. It's not really CGI, but like, I would say comedy doesn't really need it. Horror movies needs it,
and it makes it better.
but isn't the story being good enough to not have CGI and have anything to do with it? Like, isn't that story better? That doesn't need all that stuff.
Comedy just gets boring.
It's not
At
boring.
sometimes, like, or like they say jokes that aren't like good.
Sometimes, but I'd say for the most part, it's pretty funny. Sometimes they do like
in comedy, you can kind of see what's gonna happen. And horror.
the horrors out here.
Beep.
The beep.
Horror movies can't really like. You can picture what's gonna come, but it's usually never right. Or like when it's gonna come, it's never right. Or even if you prepare yourself for it, it's still gonna get you.
That's why I don't like jump
But
scares.
it's so like fun.
Nah.
It makes you laugh after. After you get scared, you laugh about it.
Yeah,
that's your own
that's
comedy. And then you think about it later, and you're like, "That was funny."
It is. It brings good stories. I'd say there's more good memories to be had from scary movie stuff than comedies. Like, you don't really remember like making memories during comedy, but personally, I think I just enjoy comedies more. I consider myself a sort of funny dude. I'm a fun guy. Oh man. But yeah, like, I don't know. Comedy just seems more me. Like, it matches my personality better. I don't know. Horror movies just
And then like Halloween, you see people dress up as horror stuff. Not really comedy people. Some people do. Like people dress
not
up,
that often though.
Yeah. Or like in comedy movies, like some comedy movies use the same jokes you've heard of before. There's only so many jokes in the world. But
There's
like
so many ways you can kill someone.
I know, but like it's not like just like that, but like jump scares too in horror movies. Like they can never get old. There'll always be jump scares.
Yeah, you're not gonna get. Well, you get tired of them, but they're still most likely gonna work. I'd say to most people.
It'll get you living again.
Some people are jaded though, and they're just like, expected it.
Yeah.
Gotta be cool, tough guys. Nah.
Depends what kind of scary movie you would go see. A really good one or just like a calm one. Like screaming stuff is like scary, but it doesn't like get me like doing like.
Yeah, I guess it was more scary from like back in the day.
Yeah.
Ish, yeah. It's a weird concept to think about because it's kind of more on the realistic side of things. Like
I take back that I don't like jump scares. Actually, I like them. That's kind of what makes horror movies. Like killing, yeah, that's cool, but
killing is cool, guys. 2022. I don't know. So, types of horror movies. There is the jump scare kind, which is mostly involved in all the horror movies, except for like they're psychological, right? So, stuff like
Disturbing.
Get Out and stuff like that was a big one. That was super popular. That was more.
Jump scare. Smile is a really good jump scare one, but not a lot of people have seen it yet because it's still in the movie theater.
Yeah. I would probably put suspense into like a horror movie category. Like stuff where, this I think it's called The Stepdad.
Yeah.
Or
Stepfather.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like a weird dude and infiltrates the family through the mom. And
I feel like that felt more in like a disturbing one though. It's kind of disturbing.
But I would still count it as a horror movie because it's not.
A good horror movie has like all the categories: jump scares, disturbing, gruesome. If you put all that in a movie, it's good.
I would say Saw. I like Saw a lot.
Saw,
that doesn't really have jump scares, I wouldn't say.
No.
It's more just psychological and gruesome. And
pretty
gross, but.
Gets you thinking. Like, what would you do in that situation?
Probably die. I'm not getting out of any of them.
Would you go through all kinds of needles to get a key?
Suck. Oh. I mean, probably that one's kind of light compared to the other ones.
Yeah, she survives.
Yeah, that dude just threw her, and that's crazy. Spoilers.
I know. If you haven't seen Saw,
yeah, it's been like 40 years, guys. Not that long, but long enough.
But I feel like you can like say a lot more people have seen more horror movies and comedy. Like if you say a random comedy movie, a lot of people haven't seen it. But like most horror movies blow up when they go in the movie theater now. Like you're like, oh, I heard about it. Like you can say comedy movies people have never heard about.
Yeah, I'd say.
Like, probably a lot of people don't know Forgetting
Like-
Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
But, like, Scream and Chucky and all them. Like,
Well,
people
those are
know.
like the classics. That's why I said like most people would know, like Nacho Libre.
Yeah, but, like, even
Napoleon
it, like,
Dynamite,
that's kind of still
Norbit.
new, but most people know it.
Yeah,
the new
it kind
It.
of blew up like pop culture and stuff like that.
Yeah. Terrifier, I don't know if a lot of people know it. It might be a
No,
little
I
bit.
never heard of it at all till you mentioned it. Actually.
It's because you're old.
Dang, that hurts. You guys can see my white hairs. Don't look.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I would personally probably, like, if we went to the movies and there was, like, a good horror movie and a good comedy out, probably pick the horror, though. I'd rather pay to see a horror movie than pay to see a comedy movie.
But you would go to
No, I'd go to the horror.
But like if someone else was paying, you go to the comedy, right?
Probably.
Like, do you dislike comedies or would you rather just see a horror one?
I'd rather just see a horror one. I don't like dislike. Some of them I don't. I'm like, this is stupid.
I got you. I think most horror movies I dislike just because I know they're gonna be jump scares in them.
But jump
I can say
scares
that, but like comedies,
are good.
I like all the comedies. Like, even if they're like slapstick, stupid. So like Beer Fest, like all the Broken Lizard stuff. Those ones are
Raunchy.
pretty funny, yeah. And then there's like,
I like Neighbors and like all those. Or Grown Ups is a good one too. Those are classics though. I guess Grown Ups is kind of a classic. There are some like.
would it be a comedy? Yeah, I guess, huh? It has a lot of jokes in it.
Yeah.
Most Adam.
It has
Sandler's
Adam
movies.
Sandler, yeah. Even if it's not, if it has Adam Sandler, they put it in comedy.
Yeah. I like Hubie Halloween's a good one.
I
watch
didn't
that.
really like that.
I liked it. I don't know.
It was kind of boring.
It was just funny. I like when he does his accents and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
It's like a stupid
Gotcha.
funny, which is like the comedy movies I don't care about.
Yeah, shout out Adam Sandler. Yeah, he's in like so many movies. Like, no, I feel like no one ever says that he's their favorite actor. Like when I ask people, they're like Robert Downey Jr. or like
You just said someone I've
What's-
never even heard about.
that's Iron Man. Those are dude who
Oh.
plays Iron Man.
Boo Avenger. Just
What's
kidding.
his name? Whoa! That's not on the topic for today. Don't get me started. Do you actually not like the Avengers?
I never watched them. I've watched
Oh,
Endgame.
my
That's it.
Goodness. You picked the worst one to start on. You missed like 17 movies before that. That's crazy.
I don't even like any of the Fast and Furious.
That's wild. I can see that. Like the first 4 are pretty alright. Tokyo Drift is kind of but it's like it's more of a cult movie now. Like people appreciate it. They got the song. I don't know if you know the song. It's like, I wonder if you know. Can we eat you Tokyo?
No.
Oh man, that's crazy though. You know, like,
Yeah.
do you like Vin Diesel? Have you seen like Riddick? Chronicles of
No.
Riddick? No, Pitch
Mm-mm.
Black.
Mm-mm.
Dang.
Oh, is it the white bald dude?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know him.
that's Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I know him.
And you don't like him?
I mean, I don't care for him, but
Do you like The Rock?
I don't really like care for them. Like they're there when it's up.
What about like Jumanji?
Or
Do you
movies
like
I
Kevin
care
Hart?
for. Yeah, but like I don't go like I wouldn't pay to see Jumanji personally myself. Like if someone else paid, I'd go, but I would never put my own money into it
Dang, why though?
because I don't really care for comedy movies. I'd watch one like on Netflix and stuff, but
Is horror movies the only type of movie that you say that you would pay for to go see in theaters?
with my own money, yeah.
Yeah, you're not paying for nothing? Not even like, I don't know, Transformers was pretty big, like the big blockbuster ones.
I feel like never watched the Transformers.
Dude, what are you doing with your life?
I know Bumblebee. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay,
It
good. I was
is.
like, did I just say I knew
Yeah.
someone I don't?
The yellow Camaro, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Bumblebee.
And then-
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I know them.
Man, you watch any Star Wars movies?
Mm-mm. That's mm-mm.
No, like, have you watched
Okay,
Harry
a lot
Potters?
of people. No,
What is happening?
a lot of people don't even like Star Wars.
I think this is our last episode of the podcast. We can't be friends no more. Oh man, yeah, a lot of people don't like Star Wars, but
A lot of people don't even like. What was this last one you said?
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Actually, no, that's a lie. A lot of people are like,
Yeah,
I'm Gryffindor.
yeah. Hufflepuff, shout out. Yeah, you don't know
Um,
what that means. Dang.
No.
That's so sad. I'm gonna put that. So, if you guys, well, I guess they wouldn't know this is our first episode. But anyway, we're going to be starting a list of movies to watch. So we were thinking, like, I don't know how often this podcast is going to come out, but maybe like once or twice a week.
Wednesdays, probably.
Yeah, something like that. I'll edit and see how schedules work out and stuff like that. But anyway, we're starting a list to see what movies to watch. So what's basically is going to happen is we're going to have one big list. She's going to add movies to it. I'm going to add movies to it. And there's a pretty big age gap, like about 15-year age gap between us. So I'm the older one, if you guys didn't already know. I know I look young, but so anyway, she's gonna add a lot of movies that I haven't seen. Hopefully not too much horror.
I already put Terrifier on there.
I'm gonna be adding movies like probably more classic ones. I know you haven't seen a lot of them that I've seen, but not too old.
Black
I'm
and
not
white.
that old. Nah. Your mama's so old. She used to see.
You put Star Wars
the
on
rainbow.
there. I will not come to your
Black
house
and white.
anymore.
Whoa.
Star Wars, I will not
That's what,
come.
how many? There's like 9.
Freaking 18.
Solo 10. Rogue One. Then all the shows. Dang, that's a lot of hours.
That I
That's
don't
so
have.
Good, though. It's so good.
No, like
It's
Lord
like-
of the Rings, I've never seen either.
Lord of the Rings is good too. I'd say Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure like the basic consensus is that they're the top 2 dogs in fantasy movies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so fantasy franchises. Harry Potter is wizarding and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
then
not
Lord of
what
the
I'm
Rings is
into.
more like medieval stuff mixed with like elves and
Not what I'm
orcs and
into.
stuff like that. Yeah, but there's still good stories though. Like you
I'd
can give it a
I'd rather have
chance.
like a good story about a mass murder. Oh my god, like crime documentaries. That's good. That's not really horror, but it's good. Like right now, Jeffrey Dahmer's
It's
blowing
too
up.
real.
But that's
Jeffrey
cool.
Dahmer looks crazy.
Jeffrey
he's
Dahmer's blowing up right now,
Eating people, that's nuts.
and
See,
Ted
I would-
Bundy blew up too.
I would watch The Ringer. His name is Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh man, I've added that to the list. By the way, it's freaking hilarious. You seen The Ringer
No,
with Johnny Knoxville, the dude from Jackass? No.
that was Jackass.
You never. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening, guys. I apologize for her.
No, you probably haven't seen anything either. You're old.
Name some stuff. I've seen some movies.
What do you want me to
I
say?
haven't seen a lot of shows, so like
Addison Rae. Have you seen her?
I know what she looks like. Didn't
He's
what's his
all
name?
that.
Young Gravy take her mom to like something.
I don't even know who Young Gravy is. What?
He's the one that sings.
You like rice gum, huh?
No, I don't. Nah. Youngest dudes that I mess with is like the Sidemen, KSI. Stuff like
Rice
that.
gum.
Nah, he's not it.
Looks like a thumb.
Jake Paul, not it either.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's okay now.
Uh,
I think because he partnered with KSI and they're
The-
kind of chilling now. But
Mr. Beast.
I like Mr. Beast.
He's cool
He's
for all his money.
Yeah, I used to watch him like, well, he was kind of already big then, but back when he wasn't nearly as big as he is now, he was pretty cool still.
He gives a lot of his money away.
I don't think it's his no more. Like, it's mostly people sponsor him, and the company's like, well, say that we're in your video and we donated this money, so you can give it away, and then they get free advertising because so many people watch his videos, and then he gets free money to give away.
This is not about race gum or any of it. It's horror movies and comedy movies. Get back to the topic. What do you think
Anyways,
Rice Gum likes?
you have to explain to me who that is. I don't know who he is.
He looks like a thumb.
He looks like a gum. Is that
Dumb.
a dumb gum? Okay, well, either any race that he could be. Right?
He's black.
He's Asian. You could just say he's Asian.
He's Asian.
Yeah, because that includes everything. That includes like
How do you know that though?
Indian, because that's where Asia is.
Don't you think Asians are gonna be offended?
Offended? No.
Yeah,
Why would they be offended? They're
because
Asian.
most black people don't. Never mind. I'm not. I'm gonna start. I'm just
No.
shut up. I'm just gonna shut up. 'Cause I'm gonna be murdered.
Oh my gosh, that was going crazy. So like,
Wait, would you? Never mind.
anyway, real quick, geography lesson.
Do you
Asia.
consider yourself American?
Yeah, I'm American.
Okay.
I was born in America.
But do you think like Mexicans that come here from across the border want to be called American?
Maybe, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
If they do want to be called that, then they can call them that.
but like people that are born in Asia or go to Asia
Are
are
Asian.
Asian. They're not Asian though. There's some black people in Asia. Are they Asian?
I know. If they're born there, then they're Asian.
But what if they just visit? Technically, Mexicans are
No.
visiting here. They weren't born
Well, if
here.
they live here, then they're not visiting. They live here. They're home.
But then they weren't. There's a difference between being born somewhere and living there. I could go move to China and not be Chinese.
You wouldn't be. I don't know. It's a hard one. Because you would be American. I don't think if I moved to Europe, I would be considered European. I'd still be American.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
they'd be like, you dumb American. I'm like, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm uncultured.
okay, we're just gonna have to cut the whole thing out. We're not
I
bringing
say
culture
aluminum. I say aluminum. They say aluminium. You know what's crazy about, like, what makes me mad about that is, like, I'm pretty sure it's two different spellings of the word, like aluminum, because they get mad at we say aluminum, but it's spelled aluminum. But when you go there, it looks like aluminium, so that's why they say it different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Like caramel is how you say it, but Americans say caramel. But it's spelled caramel.
Yeah, I think it's just
Or it's like another
people
example.
saying it dumb long enough for it to be normal.
Just
and I think
Americans are
it's okay.
lazy. They don't want to put the extra letter
It's the
in there.
hardest language.
Caramel and caramel are like, it's just care
Caramel.
and car.
Caramel sounds weird. I say caramel.
Because you're American.
I know, but caramel?
If you go anywhere else, they say caramel.
Caramel apple.
Yeah, it's caramel
It's
apple.
weird. I think we spelled the color gray different too.
Yeah.
Like that's different.
There's like gray with the E and a gray with the A.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Are we weird or is everyone?
Is
I
it
think we're the weird
April
ones.
or apple? Do you think people say April?
No. Why would you say April?
I don't know. Why would you say it? Never mind.
I think everyone says apple. You know it's
Unless
so
they don't speak.
Adidas and Adidas. Yeah, see, one sounds weird. No? So we say Adidas,
But I think we're the ones saying it wrong.
but they say Nike, and we say Nike. And the dude that
It's
made
just because
Nike,
our vowels.
the guy that made Nike said it's pronounced Nike, but they still say Nike.
It's probably American.
I don't know. I have no idea.
But it's
I
because
think
our
I'm too dumb to
value
talk about it.
vowels, yeah. Like in Mexico, like their vowels are different than AE. I don't even know my value vowels.
A, B, C, D, E.
What are our vowels? A, U, E, I, O. Is it I say 'em?
Why did you say it so weird?
Is-
E-I-O-U. Sometimes why? Why'd you say it like that?
That's
Oh
how I
my
learned
gosh.
it.
You don't watch Harry Potter. You don't watch Lord of the Rings, and you say your vowels weird.
That's how I learned.
Dang.
A, E, I, O, U.
We need to fix the school system.
A, I, O, U. Wait, you're confusing me. What?
A.
I, E.
Say it how you would say it.
A, I, E, O, U. A, I, E, O. A, I, E, O, U. And sometimes Y.
Why do you say the I and the E backwards? That's what's throwing me off.
How is it backwards?
Because it's in alphabetical
What if
order.
I don't know. It's the way I learned.
It's in alphabetical order. So it's A is the beginning of the alphabet. The next letter that comes is E, and then I, and
A,
then
I,
O, and then U.
E, O, U. Sometimes.
A-E-I-O-U, and then
A, I,
sometimes
E.
Y.
My brain can't comprehend that. It's not the way I learned.
That's alphabetical order. That's the way. One of them. Do you know what PEMDAS is?
PEMDAS?
Yeah,
PEMDAS? Is it PEMDAS or
it's
PEMDAS?
probably PEMDAS, but do you
See,
know what it
you
is?
American.
What a floozy.
PEMDAS? I think so. Is that like parentheses? Equation?
Nope.
I don't know.
Exponents,
Exponents? Multiply?
multiplication. Yeah.
Division?
Yes.
I can't spell PEMDAS in my head and say it.
No.
What's A?
Addition.
Addition and then subtraction.
Yeah, that's PEMDAS.
Yeah, I know what it is. What did you say?
PEMDAS.
PEMDAS?
PEMDAS.
That wouldn't even be right.
I'm not saying like IS.
PEMDAS.
Like PEMDAS.
PEMDAS.
It's like Adidas, like PEMDAS.
No, it's an A though, not an I. PEMDAS or PEMDAS.
PEMDAS. Pandas.
Do you know that they're dying?
Whoa. Extinction. It's crazy.
Wait, horror and comedy. We're so off topic.
It's pretty horrifying that pandas are dying everywhere.
That's why horror movies are bad. I mean, it's not good that they're dying.
You know. Oh, man.
See?
Okay, well, back to the topic at hand. Comedy's better.
It's not, though. You kind of just agreed that horror was better.
No, it's not. How did I agree?
Because you said that they're better.
I did not say that they're better.
I'll say that they're better.
I'd say to the general public, comedies are considered better than horror movies.
A lot of people think they're funny and they're not. A lot of things are scary and they are.
What? You lost me.
I said a lot of people think they're funny and they're not. And a lot of things are scary and they are.
I guess, yeah.
Like, to a lot of people, you're not funny.
Nah, I'm funny to everyone.
And to some people, you're actually, you're scary. Like,
is that a black thing?
it's probably everybody's scared of your
people
girlfriend.
Do be crossing the street when they see me. I'll be walking. Like, oh, big black guy. I better go across the street.
Most people probably lock their
It's
door
so
when you
weird.
walk by. They're probably scared.
Probably. I mean, they should.
I mean, I lock my door whenever any guy walks by. Not
you
really
should
girls.
do it as soon as you get in the car and you're alone. Like, that's a good habit to have, I'd say.
Guys are scary.
Yeah, keep your guys safe. Girls are scary too. Girls
Girls
can do
are-
stuff, but it's not a stereotype for a girl to do stuff. But I'm sure people.
Do you lock your door when a girl walks by? No.
Um,
If you see a homeless person walk by that's a guy, do you lock your door? Yeah.
Me personally, not really.
I do. I get scared when they come up to your window.
So I said, I don't know. My door isn't like usually not locked though, because I have like the automatic ones. So like when you drive, they automatically lock. So if I'm just chilling there, like they're locked already.
I don't know.
I don't know. People have guns though. Like that's crazy. Yeah. So I guess I don't know. Guns going through a window either way. So
I honestly have a bulletproof window.
yeah, well, I'm not the president.
You could be. We're not
Yeah.
getting back on that topic.
Can I
You could be anything you
get
want to be.
bulletproof windows on my Dodge Caravan?
They're gonna come looking for your
That could
car.
be really important.
ASMR.
That's another thing too with. So I feel like with comedy movies, right? You get like the big hit songs that can be in like the songs that you hear on the radio and stuff. I know some of them are like played out and stuff or whatever.
Mhm.
But like horror movies, you don't get really like movies unless it's in the credit. Like you don't get songs like that. It's
Yes,
mostly
you
just
do.
like scores.
No,
Like Forgetting Sir Marshall, dark ominous tones.
that movie's literally not that funny. I watched it and I didn't even laugh
It is
once.
because you don't get it. You haven't been alive enough
It's just,
to understand.
it's just
the
dumb.
kind of feel. Well, I think it relates more to dudes behind his feeling, but
He's just who needs vagina. See how good vagina can be.
not that good.
Your girlfriend's gonna listen to
Well,
this.
She won't.
No,
She's not gonna get this far into it. She'll listen to the beginning, and then that's about it.
That's why you have kids, because it wasn't that good. Now where are you gonna go?
That's because my pull that game ain't that strong, but
That's
that's for another day. Yeah, like so. Horror movies. It's just sounds and noises, right? There's like a high pitched squeal, like.
I feel like now they've added a lot more songs into it. Like people just like listening on the car or like in earbuds and stuff.
Sometimes, but I don't know.
Like
Comedy's
someone,
more
like-
uplifting.
I'm like, but that's boring. Not everybody wants to be happy sometimes.
why wouldn't you want to be happy?
A lot of people don't
Like
care
if
to
you're
be
in your
happy.
feels, but most people I'd say want to be happy.
But in general, are most people now happy? Like, would you say you're genuinely
No, that's
happy?
why you watch a comedy movie.
But then you're just
I'm
happy
genuinely
for that
happy, but
minute.
like a lot of people that aren't happy watch happy things to be happy, right?
But they
They're
don't
like,
stay
I
happy.
wish I could be my life. They put themselves in that situation. Who wants to be scared?
A lot of people.
Nah.
I enjoy being scared sometimes. Like Halloween is a good scare.
But like genuinely scared, like not watching a movie, you want to be scared. You don't want that feeling. You want to be happy, right? So you watch comedy and be happy. Like, it's pretty good.
Funny to be scared though.
If it's a scary movie,
Like in a
right?
scary situation, I laugh a lot. Like ditching in bathrooms and like the lights go off and then there's like noise. This is so funny.
I never ditched in my life.
And
Shout out, mom.
But like it's just so funny. Or like when you hear like your bedroom door like shut or you see it shut and like it's kind of funny. You're scared but you're like
Your
laughing.
whole bedroom just shuts.
Yeah, sometimes, but it's just like the AC.
The door, you mean?
Yeah, the bedroom door. Or like
Yeah. So like that
noises.
stuff, like I'm very rarely scared of that stuff. You know what I mean? Or like, you know how you go to sleep and it feels like something's like creeping or like could be watching you, like
Yeah, like
what
but
if I
see,
turn around and something's there? Like,
but see, then you just creep yourself out and it's funny,
yeah,
and it ends
but
up
not
never
if you're
being.
by yourself though. Like
Sometimes,
some
yeah, you
people-
can make yourself funny. It's
yeah,
fun. Like, have you ever like? I'm pretty sure everybody's like pulled open the shower curtain and thought someone was there.
I still do that to this day. What if there's a murderer in there? Right? They're
Jeffrey
just hiding, waiting
Dahmer's
for
there to
someone. They're not
eat
gonna
you.
get me while I'm pooping.
Jeffrey Dahmer wants to eat your pee pee.
Nah, whoa.
He only likes dudes. He ain't gonna come for me.
Pause. So I haven't watched the show, but in the trailer it shows the lady. He's like, you can hear it, and he's like trying to make her eat the sandwich, right?
Yeah, that's his neighbor who knows something's going on with him. But
Have
he
you watched the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But he only goes after dudes?
Yeah,
Oh, I
he's
didn't know
gay,
that. Oh,
so he gets aroused by their organs.
that's a lot.
Uh-huh.
I said that's a lot.
That's a lie.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That's
likes
a
how
lot
they
for me.
squish in their hands, in his hands. Turns them on.
That's wild.
He like lays against their dead bodies and like
Spoilers,
caresses them. If you haven't watched it,
Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty big now.
yeah, it's #1 still, I think, in shows.
I believe it. I think it. I don't know. I saw something that it
And it was so long
passed
ago.
or tied or something. I don't know with Stranger Things.
Yeah, and then like, it's cool what like movies can do now. They bring like light back to situations like Jeffrey Dahmer was so long ago, and like they brought back
Yeah.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah, Tiger King.
Yeah, I haven't watched
I
that.
never watched that either.
I
It just felt right saying right there.
don't even know what that's about.
I don't know. I think it's just like a weird dude that like buys tigers or something.
Mm.
have no
I
idea.
bet that's not what that's
Not
about.
trying to watch it. Yeah,
We've
I
said
don't
so many
know.
things that people are just gonna cancel us for.
Beep.
This is all
Yeah, I
a
don't know.
joke.
I'm trying to think of like more comedy movies because I feel like
Mean
I keep going back
Girls.
to the same thing. Mean Girls that's a classic movie.
It's funny.
I think everyone
Actually, a lot of
that
people
I've
haven't
met
seen it.
likes Mean Girls if they have seen it.
But like, I feel like a lot of people haven't seen it though. Mostly guys haven't seen it.
Because you're hanging out with the wrong guys, fool. Like, I think
Maybe it's because you're secretly gay.
me. Nah.
Have you ever questioned your sexuality?
Nah.
You sure?
Nah, I'm pretty comfortable.
Like you've never
I
questioned
don't know.
it?
If I was gonna try something, I'd try it. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I have to.
Yeah.
You know, in high school, when I was in high school, fucking way back when, people used to think I was gay. Yeah. I don't think it's because of like how I carried one, like I act gay or nothing. Like if there's a general typical stereotype way to act gay, but I don't know. I think it was just because I was like pretty nice to everyone and like chill, and they're like, he's probably gay. And I was like, nah. Yeah, it used to be weird. I
And
used
you
to
just didn't pull girls.
I didn't. Yeah,
Mm.
not really at all.
You still
Pretty
don't.
bad. No, I'm in a relationship. I
You
don't
pull
need
the
to.
old Mexican girls at the store.
At the store. What?
Yeah. It's always like old Mexican ladies that are asking for your number.
Me? Where'd you hear that? Don't be getting me in trouble. You making up stuff.
No. You're like.
When was I there?
Mm.
When is this?
And when you drove the truck? You delivered?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that don't count, though. I'm going to talk to him. It's not like I'd be flirting and stuff. It's nice to know that I still got it, you know? Something, I guess.
Have you ever kissed a guy?
Nah.
You kiss your son, you liar.
That's not a dude. That's different, though.
He's a girl.
Yeah, that's different.
You kissed your father.
I don't think I have.
Never? Me either.
I don't think so. Like, it seems weird. Maybe if he was around more, if he didn't, like, go out to get milk
this
and
is
not
getting
come
too
back.
deep.
You're kind of deep on this one. My father never kissed me.
Our dads went to meet up
Dang.
at the store.
Like, you need a cigarette? He's like, yeah. How many you want? All of them. It's forever. Dang, harsh.
Comment down below if you have a father.
It's just no one.
Zero comments.
Dang, it's rough out here in 2022. Shout out dads that stayed.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, let's go.
You're a good, decent human being.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You don't eat people.
That is true.
You eat animals, though.
I eat my girlfriend sometimes.
Ew, that is
Whoa.
gross.
Pause. This is a family podcast.
You do not. She's pregnant. You're gonna eat your baby.
Yes. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay, no.
His name is Jeffrey.
My name is Jeff. Dang, remember that one is popular? Like, I feel like no one really says that no more. Yeah, what are those? Damn, Daniel. Those ones freaking. There was a lot of those that people used to say. Like, can't even remember. I'm old, guys. My memory's running out. Anything else you want to talk about?
No. I think this went on way too long. We went into Star Wars, we went into Transformers, we went into Jeffrey Dahmer, we went into fathers. We went into sexualities.
My dad's gone, guys. My dad's gone. He passed, though. He's really gone.
Alright, we gotta end this. Just so we can't do this, Jeffrey.
All right. Anything else you want to bring up?
Mm-mm.
No, not really. Comedy's better than horror, so there's that. Nah, I'm pretty sure. Like, we put out a poll. Let us know in the comments if you want us to put out like polls and stuff. I don't know if you can do YouTube polls.
No.
It used to be a thing, but I don't ever see them anymore.
You could do like Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, so we have Instagram, Call Maybe Podcast. Let me make sure I get that right real quick. We have a TikTok. All of it should be Come At Me Podcast.
Mm-hmm. And it should be pink and black.
All right. So yeah, Come At Me Podcast. It's pink and black over on YouTube. I'll be posting this on YouTube. We'll post it on Spotify, hopefully Apple Music if I can figure that out. We do also have a TikTok, Come At Me Podcast, pink and black again. It has our logo on it. We have Instagram as well. I'll be posting clips on there. Maybe when we take pictures or whatever. I don't know what we're planning on doing, but post something just if you guys haven't seen our faces.
Yeah.
If you're not watching the video.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is a bad time to say it, but it's a vodcast, a video podcast, so we do have video going with this.
We'll get to watching those movies.
Oh yeah, let's pick movies to watch, and then we'll hopefully have watched them. We'll talk about them a little bit on next week's podcast.
Okay.
Let me see some of the choices that we have.
Terrifier and Terrifier 2. I think we should watch Smile too. I'm just giving horror movies.
Just horror movies. Oh,
Make sure I picked the like scariest one I've seen. It has so many jump scares.
You know what movie was like super scary?
Which
The
one?
Exorcist, the original one. That's a scary movie.
That's not scary to me.
That was wild.
I just personally don't like demon movies though, because that stuff's real. Like people actually get possessed by demons.
So is Jeffrey Dahmer eating people?
But it's different.
Some would say that's realer than the other stuff because it actually
Well,
happened. It's part of history.
Well, yeah, but like a demon can possess me. I'm not gonna go eat people. And Jeffrey Dahmer can't get me. He's dead.
What if someone else is like
I
the
probably
Human
is someone out
Centipede
there.
and they watch Jeffrey Dahmer series and they're like, I want to be him. And then starts eating people. You better lock your doors, people. Stay safe. Drink your water. Be hydrated. All right, so let's see. We have Terrifier, Terrifier 2, Mean Girls, Gilmore Girls. Is that a show? Right.
Yeah.
So I've never seen that. I like Undercover Brother a lot. I don't think you've seen that.
I need to watch Titanic. You needed to watch Notebook. Pretty sure you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it recently. Fucking tearjerker. I was so sad at the end. Like,
did you realize that, like, before, like, they kind of made it obvious that the old lady was her? And that
yeah. I could tell right away in the beginning. Kind of when they first showed it, I was like, it's probably them. But it was still a good movie. I really liked it. So I think
better than like Titanic. Don't get canceled.
honestly, I would say yeah. So we might have that debate, right?
Yeah.
I might take the Titanic.
Because I've never seen it.
Take the Notebook. We probably have to have you watch Titanic. Right, that might be in a future podcast.
But it's kind of hard because you even agree that the Notebook's better. So.
But my favorite love story of all time is P.S. I Love You. So maybe we can do that instead.
I've heard the song. P.S. I Love You.
That's with Gerard Butler. I don't know if you know who he is. Pretty good actor. I like him. He has the thick accent. But that's my favorite love story.
I kind of hate now love stories. Now love story.
My bad.
Now love stories are kind of just boring. I like old love better though. Like old fashioned love, you know? No. Like where like people went on dates and like stuff.
When
like
they now courted, love, they're like,
yeah.
"Oh,
I'm having deja vu
today. I want to take her on a
yeah,
date."
like where guys actually tried to get girls and stuff. Now like all people want
was my gal.
Yeah, all people want now is like toxicity and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not
and it's like
that's a great song though. System of a Down, Toxicity. Shout out. Yeah, I think old movies are pretty good. You have to watch P.S. I Love You. It's a pretty good one too.
Have you heard the song?
By who?
I don't even know.
Probably not then. I don't think so. Let's see. So yeah, we have The Notebook, Titanic, A Knight's Tale, another one of my favorite movies.
It's by Paul.
Don't play too much of it. No,
you could just cut it out. This part. Stop playing. Okay. This is like the chorus.
Nah, I haven't heard it.
Kind of just a love song.
That sounds pretty good. Maybe we could add that to the podcast too. So like, like I said, we're thinking of doing a movie once every podcast, possibly.
Yeah, we're gonna do challenges too.
Yeah, so we got some challenges looked up. We might be able to do music because that's pretty short. It's like a couple minutes for each song.
Yeah.
So we might start adding music and stuff because I'm pretty sure we like some similar stuff like Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
We both like him a lot.
He's kind of like not everybody likes him though.
Yeah, he's pretty polarizing.
He could be pretty hated.
It was cool, like
he's atheist.
I freaking used to mess with him a lot before he passed. R.I.P.
Sadly gone.
Yeah, we can add music and stuff because our music tastes and our age
You're gonna
difference and
get
stuff
copyrighted.
Like that. We'll not have to listen to it on the podcast, but
yeah,
just listen to it off. We can play like little clips and stuff, and then I don't know, see where it goes from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we also have like challenges and stuff we want to do. Maybe like we'll do challenges for, I don't know. Like I was saying, I watch Taste Buds, so they do a punishment. So they have like a season of whatever amount of episodes, and then I think it's 52. So there's 52 weeks in a year. They do like one a week, and then they have a tally going of who wins what episodes based on their votes for like Twitter. And then the loser does a challenge or whatever, but it's not like the basic challenges. Did you just buy these? Yeah, they're pretty new.
For this?
Yeah. I got money like that. I'm just kidding. I don't subscribe. Couch seems kind of comfy. My butt hurts. If you guys don't know, which they wouldn't. But anyway, so basically I hurt my tailbone like 4 years ago almost. Still freaking hurts to this day. I had to sit like on a weird cushion.
I was there.
Freaking sucked. Basically, my girlfriend.
I've known you.
We
long.
went sledding. We have.
Known you long, like 8 years.
About 8 years almost. Yeah.
Oh.
It's been a while. So basically we were going sledding and there's like a big hill, right? There's already kind of a path there, so we're just using that, right? But you could go more up the hill, like the mountain or whatever. But it was like based in a bunch of trees, so there were like trees sticking up and stuff. And my girlfriend was like, "You should go from the top," and I was like, "But what if I go off to the side and stuff like that?" And she was like, "Do it, like, don't be a pussy."
No balls.
She's like, "Don't be a bitch," and I was like, "Fuck." So I went up to the top, I slid down, went off course like I thought I would, and there was a part. So basically, I was going downhill, right? There was roots that were underneath the snow, so you couldn't see them. I go down right here, hit the roots. One of the roots goes through the sled.
You
right?
took anal.
No, it missed the hole. So freaking like rips a hole in my butt cheek, rips my pants, my shorts, my underwear. I freaking fly off the sled. So I was going pretty fast, right? The roots stuck up. I hit it. The sled stayed still, and I slid off, right? And then I hit all like the other roots and stuff, and I was just like, and freaking my butt's hurt ever since. No homo.
You should like go get it checked. You might have like actually.
I did.
did
It wasn't
something.
broken, but they just said it would probably just hurt forever. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks.
I remember in the kitchen, I was like leaning against like the counter, and I was like, I had socks on, and like the floor was slippery. So I was like kind of just leaning on it. And I was going back and forth with my feet, and my feet kind of just was too slippery, and I went forward, and I fell straight on my tailbone, and it like hurt for 2 years. It was painful.
I wish mine stopped. Mine hurt.
I think it's just because I'm younger, you know.
Maybe.
You
Yeah.
got it like that. I got healed.
I was young back then too once. So yeah, I'm sitting on a chair now. I have
Butt
a cushion, and then I have like a butt cushion that has like a little indent where my tailbone goes, and it still freaking hurts. But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna do challenges. Probably for, I would think we could do a punishment based one, or
But
we could
why
just
would
do.
we get punished?
Because that's why I brought up the other one, because they do it based on how many they lose based on the poll or whatever.
Oh.
But if we're not doing that, we can just do subscriber base. Like I said on the other one, like on the other podcast, they do a punishment based, but we can do it on subscriber base. So like if we get to like 100 subscribers, we can do one. So we got like.
How would we get punished for that?
I don't know. That's what I was saying. Like if we actually. So you let us know down in the comments, right? You can say who wins. You can recommend movies. We kind of got a list going already, but maybe songs too. Maybe we'll start a Patreon. I don't know if that's something.
I want to do the eat it or wear it challenge.
Yeah, that sounds cool. So we have that. We have like overseas snacks.
We could do one chip challenge.
Yeah, like the Pocky chip.
I have one at my house.
Actually. I saw it when I went over there. We have the eat it or wear it 24-hour challenge, the what's in the box one, like the same kind of what's in the box, but you drink through them. We got those. We can have like a roast session.
Oh, and we had the pregnancy cravings.
Yeah, pregnancy cravings. Weird flavored chips and sodas and stuff.
Ranch soda.
Yeah, that sounds so gross.
Nacho
And I don't know, just whatever you guys recommend. Maybe we can do those like subscriber based, I guess. Will probably work, so we can, I don't know, whenever we hit milestones, that'd be cool. Do some of those. Maybe I should start a Patreon now.
I don't even know what that is.
So it's basically a stuff so we could put extra content in. So like if you want to leave in all this stuff, like make a whole video.
Oh, no.
But it'll only be for people that pay for it, right?
Oh, like OnlyFans.
Yeah, but less toxic.
Toxic?
Yeah.
You mean sexual.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be sexual. Some people use it for that, but it's mostly so basically. I don't think you can get copyrighted for anything because people are paying for it. So you can like a lot of people I think watch movies and stuff. So we could watch the movies that we're gonna watch. We could film ourselves watching them and put the movie on it, and then like that.
And let's check out. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that on Patreon, and then we could probably let people vote through that. Like what music and stuff to listen to. Like we'll do our own list of songs, and they can vote on which ones we should listen to, or like movies and stuff to watch. I think that would be pretty good. So maybe we'll look into that. It'll probably take a while, like when we get subscribers more, but we've been going for like an hour 13 minutes, right?
Oh my god, I have school tomorrow.
It's 10:23.
We literally started this at 8:30.
No, because they weren't in bed at 8:30.
Yeah, they were. It was 8:17 when I walked in this room.
So hour and 14 minutes ago.
But we didn't start right away. Like, we had to do other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We were sitting here for a while. Like, 30 minutes we sat here.
Before we were trying to figure out stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll get that down too. I guess we're basically done, right?
Yep.
You gonna do the outro?
Bye.
What do you want to do for the outro?
Bye.
Bye.
Don't eat people.
I don't know. We should do like a catchphrase.
What is theirs? Don't.
Catch you guys later.
You just say, come at me.
Come on me.
No, say, come on me. Come at.
Come.
Come at me. No, don't even come at me. I don't even want to say that anymore.
The next time, come at me. I don't know. We'll figure stuff out on the way. But the end.
Bye.